Hey everyone, Miacidae here. Welcome back to Warhammer 40k Rogue Trader. So we're back in the pit, or the chasm here, after the Ducari have more or less captured us, because Yarlet seems to have sold us out. Picking up after I failed this little section last time because we have no allies, we have no gear, so the only gear I found is gift from Beyond the Grave, which actually does not do too much. And it really was not enough to take out these Kabbalite warriors. It seems like we need to kind of stealth our way around. And they kind of ripped me to shreds. Now, after I died, I got sent back to the beginning of that sequence, which took me about 20 minutes to get through, which is why I kind of wanted actually more with the actual dialogue if I was talking. But I kind of wanted to get back through that. And while I was going back through, like, gathering everything up, I noticed that all the items that I had picked up were different. I got more melted charges, and I got less of the gladiatorial healing kits and less of the stims, I believe it was. Like, because I for sure last time only got one of the melted charges. So we're going to have to see how this goes. But I for sure have to, like, stealth past these guys, which is kind of interesting because I don't know how to sneak. I should actually be looking that up. I don't see an option to sneak. I could be blind. But it is very interesting that the beggar here says to sneak. So we're going to try the athletics here and see where it sends me. Which is right here, which is what I kind of thought.
I tread a path.
And get past them that way. And then there's shriekers over here. And this keeps happening as well. Your wounds barely hurt at all, and your body feels surprisingly light. I don't know what's happening with that, but that keeps happening. I'm assuming these are arena guys? Shriekers. Your brave enforcers spend their every waking moment training. After all, Voidship could return at any moment to try to take over your ship again. The barking of weapon discharges becomes Theodore's disapproving grumble. Do you consider that to be a face of a rogue trader? So obviously I could have gone up here for loot, but the problem with that... Oh, there was loot here. I was going to say the problem with that is getting past these guys, which I don't think is going to be a thing. So I am going to go this way into the pit and just kind of see what happens here. We can go back if we want. There are shriekers right here.
Powers unseen uncover my path.
If you surrender to the coffin, lie down, it'll be easier to breathe and your lungs will stop burning. No, thank you. Enough, you said we were brothers in arms now. There's a really big guy here. The den you have found yourself in is filled with heady smoke. Heady smoke, not heavy smoke. And the walls are lined with living shadows. The center of attention is a snake-like Xenos. He is engaged in conversation with a pale, horrid-looking Ducari and pays you no mind, much like everyone else in here. You have heard of this breed of Xenos, the Sleeth. These creatures can often be found in entourages of powerful Ducari lords, where they serve as bodyguards and champions. They are just as depraved and vicious as their masters, but theirs is a more primitive intellect, and they are driven by their baser needs. Medicae survey the room. Everyone gathered here is armed. They all bear scars and even have some fresh wounds. You notice a few humans among the Xenos. They clamor in a mishmash of tongues, and their laughter rings with lunacy and bloodlust. The air is thick with all-pervading sense of doom. Your trained eye does not fail to notice that virtually everyone in this place is under the influence of some substance or another, and the powerful ones at that. It seems you have wound up in a narcotics den. So observe the scaled Xenos here. The leader of this gang is powerfully built. His scaled hide is reinforced with engraved metal in several spots. His long tail coils around his snake-like head, weighs gently from side to side. The Xenos is enjoying his state of blissful relaxation. His companion a gaunt Ducari is looking at him obliquously. Her entire body is adorned with hundreds of embedded steel beads and thousands of red injector marks. May we speak, addressing to the leader. The snake-like Xenos either fails to notice your presence or is simply ignoring you. The iridescent eyelid membranes slide over his eyes, momentarily shuttering them, no doubt a telling look among his kind. Without deigning to look at you, the Ducari mutters, "Malice wants you to disappear, pathetic whelp." Well then, I'm going to tear out her throat because a show of force will be good in here. What now? Before anyone can react, you seize the scaled Xenos' companion and sink your teeth into her neck. A pop, and a fountain of scarlet blood gushes over your face while the Ducari gurgles in astonishment. You greedily gulp down her hot red liquid, staring into Malice's eyes, and you sense a warmth spreading euphorically through your body. Malice watches spellbound, frozen like a small animal that has sighted a predator. Try as he may to hide it, you can sense fear rolling off him in waves. When you have slaked your thirst, he slowly says, "You are one sick man. What do you want?" "I wish to return to my domain in the Koronus Expanse." Many dream of that, and how do you imagine that would work? You think I'm going to take you there in my voidship? I don't have one. And I also need a healer. And what will you give me in return? We will discuss that later. The strength you had left in your body has run out. You collapse to the floor, and the darkness that nearly extinguished your mind permanently envelops your vision once more. Through the drumbeat of your heart, you hear Malice's voice from somewhere far away. Patch up the humanling. He has character. I like those ones. Hey, we made an impression on him at least. Sensation slowly returns to you. Your body is still in pain, but you are no longer on the brink of death. Your wounds have crudely been closed with metal clamps, and your throat is packed with injector tracks, as though you have been wearing a neck pillow of needles. The one who rendered this first aid to you was certainly not a qualified chirurgeon, someone who would typically be permitted to minister the person of an illustrious rogue trader. 302 experience. It looks like you're back with us. I don't know whether to offer my congratulations or commensurations. The scaled Xenos looks at you with the slightest difference. I owe you. What's the price? Straight to business. I like it. You truly do owe me, but we will discuss that when you are no longer lying on the floor like a scrap of dead meat. As soon as you try to stand up, you are seized by a strange sense of unreality. It's as if you are still there, in this wicked darkness, and everything around you is merely a twisted mirage. Doubt seeps into your mind like a poison, sundering its contact with your body. You have to make a deliberate effort to hold on to your thought that you are. What? Is your mind maggot giving you trouble? I saw it latch onto your spinal cord when you were being patched up. A fat, well-fed grub it was, with lots of teeth. It's dying now. They have a short lifespan, and it means that its poison is especially toxic. You'll lose touch with reality from time to time, and when the mind maggot dies, the final dose of poison will make you think your body is not your body at all. And then your heart will just stop beating. So we gained a permanent effect, mind maggot's agony. Dying parasite in the rogue trader's body that is poisoning his mind with hallucinogenic toxin. I could have the thing pulled out of you, of course, but I thought, why should I? Consider a guarantee of your gratitude towards me. When you've earned your healing, I'll release you from it. The lipless mouth stretches into a bloodthirsty grin. So what do you want from me? Go kill for me, go into the mangled sector, and find a freak called the Commissar. One of your kind, and spill his guts for me. Do that, and you will earn my favor, and in the chasm, that counts for a lot. So who is this Commissar? A prisoner of the Ducari who thinks too highly of himself. Instead of dying in the arena without any fuss, He is hiding, gathering other slaves of your race around him, making pathetic plans to get his revenge. And many of your kind are listening to him. See how few humanling shriekers there are? They used to all come to me, but now they listen to the Commissar and no longer come. The Mangled Sector sounds like an off-putting name. It's an off-putting place. It's the base of the spire which we live. Kamora is stitched together from scraps of other various dimensions. And then the Mangled Sector, the seams are starting to rip. Space is collapsing in on itself, and entropic radiation is off the scale, spawning all kinds of abominations. And the sector is slowly but surely turning into nothing. Some unhinged humanling went in there recently. What did they call him? Warsarian? He was old but strong and too loud. His visit probably stirred up all the freaks. You should be more careful and quieter than he was. We want Warsarian back. You'd have to be insane to set foot in a place like that. Insane or an outcast like the Commissar hiding from the hunt. Or you. I'm gonna need a more serious weapon. Prove that you're useful first. Do this and Malice will see that you have decent toys to play with. But not before. In the meantime, you can pick something out of the junk pile. He gestures at a container of half-full shoddy equipment. Very well, let's go do this. Bring me his head, and in exchange, I will share my toys with you. They make surviving in Kamora possible. Alright, so we need to get to that junk stack quickly.
Embrace true power.
Gladiator's pile. A shuriken catapult. I can't use the righteous anger. There's a last sniper rifle, Eldari long rifle. I was gonna say I'm gonna need some of this armor. I'm just gonna take all this because I don't know who has what. So I'm just gonna take all the equipment for now. And some armor is better than no armor. So there's a 30% and there's a 30%. So it's just scrap chainmail or chainmail. 30% with 75. Yikes. Well, it's better than nothing. Like I said. And then they had a last sniper rifle for me. So this is going to be our main weapon. Now I can do some damage. Anything else to kind of look at around here?
I see the forbidden.
There's a switch right here. Oh, there's goods on it. Okay. Blessing of Death. An attack with this weapon deals 20% more damage to targets at full wounds. The Exploder. So that looks like a one-handed flamer. Litany of Exhaustion. Any hit with the wearer's single attack inflict one more stack of fatigue. Disturb Perplex for 2 rounds. Ooh, lots of good stuff here. Xenospasm Grenade and something for Serval Skulls. Don't have any of those, but the sniper rifle right here does 10 to 15 more damage with 10% more armor pen. Has slightly less dodge reduction, which is fine. And does more damage against people at full wounds. We have this Litany of Exhaustion, which I'll be equipping. And then just keep looking around.
My feet.
You know, it's a 40% chance, but I'm probably not going to be getting anyone with Medicaid anytime soon.
Deterred.
Thought I could get there. Exit's right here. Gotcha. I thought I had to go down there. A familiar sense of unreality rolls in, breaking your connection between body and mind. So that's probably the poison. Okay.
The world will bow.
So I wonder if that acts as kind of a timer for us, but it seems like we might be able to do some damage now. Oh, there's goods here again. Definitely taking those. familiar sense of unreality comes in again. Oh, this has changed. Alright,
Powers unseen uncover.
I'm not going to interact with him because I don't have the lower warp, but what happened down here? We can get some cargo, we can do the ballistic shot with this.
Favor prevails.
We got a corpse down from that. Which gives us tracking boots. We don't have hot on the trail, but we have stuff for run and gun for when we get Argenta back.
Unexplored.
Some goods here again. Is that multi-key or... No. We'll take the 70% tech use.
Triumphant, as always.
Just cargo. Some goods here. What changed to make all these goods appear? Something about the nautical opera there. Mangled sector. That's where we're going first. I did want to take a quick look up here, though, before we do that. Because this was a little section we couldn't go to before. So activate the switch. And this lowers a drawbridge for it. That took someone out. And got us a knife, which might be helpful.
World trembles beneath my feet.
Do carry. A lot of tech uses. So if I get Pascal back, we're gonna have a better chance up here. So yeah, let's go here first. I don't want to use too many of these chances before I get my group back. And then mangled sector.
Opportunity.
Oh, looks like an elevator. Okay. Oh, this is the opera. I didn't want to go to the opera. I wanted to go to the mangled sector. We need to go back. No, this does say lift mangled sector. It's just weird that it says to the opera here. Interesting. Alright, let's look around here quick. Cargo, that's fine.
Powers unseen uncover my path.
I see.
Ruin beckons.
But we can't hurt the beggars. Whoever tried to settle in this vile place, their fortitude did not carry them far. So there's athletics here. Cargo.
Embrace.
I can really see why this is called what it is. They are really offing themselves here. %0 chance with these athletics is not great. Alright, just keep going until I find something. Misfit, Zealous Thug, Renegade, Medic, Commissar, Argenta! Hey, Argy,
I tread a path unexplored.
return Argenta to your squad. Rogue Trader, God Emperor did not forsake his chosen one. I prayed our paths would cross once more. Your arrival is timely indeed. The Emperor is chosen on our side. We can come out of hiding and exact vengeance upon the enemies of humanity, but I shouldn't take up your time. Speak instead with the Commissar, the one who leads these valiant souls. He will tell you everything you need to know. Who are these people? I found them, subjects of the Imperium who were taken into this den of misery and despair, scattered across the vast chasm. They were condemned to suffer for the amusement of enemies of humanity. But the beasts were wrong in thinking we would simply rein in ourselves to our fate. I share my faith in the future with them, the future that we will claim his name upon our lips. Argenta, a grim task brings me here. I must kill the Commissar. There's a subtle change in Argenta's gleaming eyes. They begin to resemble glowing embers. Perhaps this accursed place has afflicted you after all. You speak of madness. That is tantamount to heresy. For you would be beheading the resistance and leaving these adamant hearts, his faithful, without a leader. I cannot let that come to pass, Rogue Trader, and I hope you do not intend to execute this plan in earnest. You will join me, will you not? I have served the resistance for as long as I could. My duty to these people is done. It's high time I rejoined you and pursued my original mission, but first allow me to offer a few final words of guidance to my flock. So she's at least gonna join me, but she's not gonna be happy with what we're about to do. Because I want this thing out of me. Servants of the Emperor, children of humanity, be strong in your resolve and pure in your faith. For our deliverance is at hand. Steel your hearts, for a great trial lies ahead of us all. But the reward for passing it is freedom. Oh boy. Oh boy. Well, we have our demo back. Oh, they even have target practice right there, huh? Oh, Flames of Retribution Shield. That's going to be good. We have Stella Neutrona. That's going to be a plasma weapon. Another plasma weapon. Adherent of Mankind armor. That is amazing armor. Probably going to want these grenades. So let's look at what we got for RG here. I'm probably going to change that armor out on her, because I think I was using... No, that's medium armor, isn't it? That is really good armor. We had the gloves for her, that whenever the wearer uses run gun, they gain 2 damage on the range attacks and do not suffer winded. That's good for now. They can have the grenades. I want something with high rate of fire for her. 5 to 7. How does the last pistol do more than the last gun? Rate of fire 2. That's probably how. We really can't use too much on her, but we can maybe use the exploder with the shield then. And then she can use the flamer until I get something better. Oh wait, we have this. Righteous Anger, rate of fire 10. She can use that. For now, at least. Okay. Alright, well, we'll talk with the Commissar for now. A stately man in a Commissar's coat and tall service cap greets you with the sign of the Aquila and a solemn announcement. Another loyal servant of the throne has found his way to us through these confounded catacombs. Fear not. Approach. If you have faith in the Emperor, then you will only find allies here. A genuine Commissar in the heart of Camorra, and here I thought the surprises were over. Wherever his warriors go, there must be a Commissar to embolden the spirit and inspire the doubtful. All whom you see here are his warriors. I require medical assistance. You do not look too badly injured, and we are suffering from a severe shortage of medical supplies. Better save what we have for critical such situations. No, I require medical assistance. So who are you? Commissar Ieko Sutney, but my brothers and sisters prefer to call me the Commissar. I was assigned to a regiment of the Vician Zoves, and I fought in the battle for the world of the Kemalt Secundus, where I was wounded and taken prisoner while unconscious. Having recovered from my wounds, I carry on fighting the wicked Xenos as the head of the local resistance cell, which I founded. My valorous comrades and I sabotage the enemy's activities while we devise a plan for our escape. I see. What was the circumstance of your capture? We engaged the enemy on the world of Kemalt Secundus in the something marchers of the Kalit sector. The loathsome foes of humanity were known to launch raids in the area, so we received orders to defend the good subjects of the Imperium. When the profaners descended upon us, we gave them no quarter. The enemy was routed and my unit drove them back to their ships. Our counterattack drove a wedge into their advancing horde and thwarted the invasion, but it also meant that we were cut off on both flanks and surrounded. We fought valiantly for several hours to stop the enemy ranks from reforming a new onslaught until we depleted our munition reserves. Something about that does not sound right. By that time, our superior officers had already fallen, so I led my people in a bayonet charge. We taught the Xenos a lesson in blood, and then I have no memory of how the battle ended. I came to consciousness in this foul place, disarmed and on the verge of death. I thought I'd die, but it was not yet time for the Emperor to release me from his service. Let's take a good look at him. One might think that the archetypical commissars from the Imperial Guard propaganda posters are all life drawings of this man. He has a large and powerful jaw, his eyes are hard and fearless, and he has a small scar over the brow that adds a certain rugged charm to his features. His coat, though worn, has been diligently cleaned and mended, and the skull on top of his cap has been polished to a shine. So, Malice has sent me here for your head. However, if you can offer me something better, or the same thing, we might not have to kill you. That skilled miscreant has long since wanted me dead. He craves my soldiers. He has forced us from our base into this perilous place, but he will pay for his scheme soon. Once my plan is set into motion, it's a disgrace to serve one such as he. You are to join our ranks instead. Together, we will break out of this accursed city. So what's your escape plan? Some of our own have captured a small Xenos ship that was moored for repairs at a remote, unused dock. They eliminated the crew quietly, but left the pilot alive to sail the ship back to real space. We can get to the dock through a dimensional portal located at our old base. Was it Sergeant Vistel's squad that was tasked with capturing the ship? Did he survive? The Emperor protected him, and he did not fail the Emperor. Vegastus is in good health and is waiting for us to arrive. Somehow I doubt this. Regrettably, Malice and his Shriekers drove us out and took over the base, so the first order of business is to confront him there. I propose you take him by surprise and deliver the first strike. We will support with the attack from the outside. Every step in his plan, whether taken separately, seems viable enough. When combined together, however, the chances of his success become so ludicrously slim that only a complete madman would agree to this strategy. How did you manage to accomplish so much? Every morsel of intelligence we have acquired and every step of progress we have made has been paid for in blood and pain. Information about the dying cabal that dreads to enter the docks of its enemies and instead moors in an abandoned area was forced out of a captive Xenos. The knowledge of the portal we bought in exchange for one half of all the weapons we had stockpiled, and taking the ship cost us several lives, each of which was worth more than this whole blasted city. And who are the people under your command? None of this is telling me exactly what I want. Because the problem is, we have this thing attached to our spine, and Malice at least knows how to remove it. Why aren't we bringing this up to the Commissar? I suppose if we joined him, our own Cherugians might be able to remove it, or somehow we just survive on our own. And then there's part of me that doesn't want to make a decision until I've met with all my party members. So we can tell them we're joining for now, I think, and then probably betray him later. Oh, now it's to kill Malice, and I don't see a way to betray him. My brothers and sisters in arms, we have a new fighter has joined our ranks. Emperor's Grace is with us. So if I say I have other business to attend to, can I talk to him? No, I can't take him out. So we're gonna have to take Malice out. Shoot. Well,
The world will bow.
we'll figure something out. Retrieve the safe.
Duty prevails.
We have a demo charge for
Burden of
this.
failure is the most terrible punishment.
And then we get defensive boots. If the wearer did not spend MP during their turn, they double their cover efficiency in partial cover. Defensive Cadia. Ooh, I know about Cadia. When the wearer of this badge gains a stack of versatility, they also gain 3 momentum. That is definitely for Argenta here. Some grenades, and then we got Raven thing here. I'll take the boots for now. And then we can get more grenades here. I mean, technically these boots are for me, it's just I don't see myself ever really using them. But let's see what else we can grab in here. There's an Athletics 100 now.
I better myself through
So I can get over here. And there's Abelard. Because I had like a 0% chance before getting Argenta. Hey buddy, you okay? You barely recognize your loyal Sensual. Abelard wears Sarian in this pitiful hunchback figure, his officers bearing his broad shoulders, his direct and piercing gaze, all gone without a trace. What you see before you is a decrepit, quivering old man, rummaging through malodorous refuse and mumbling under his breath. It takes you a second to make sense of his hoarse lisp. Quinthania, love. White amasec and fruits? Of course, love. The children are making mischief again. Where are you? The old man's frail voice is laden with tenderness and longing. Sensual, this is your Lord Captain speaking. Oh, Quintheria. Abelard laughs faintly and immediately launches into a bout of coughing. The deep lines run across his face and blurry film of cataracts clouds his eyes. The drive stems are at it again. Another council session. Another appeal to the logistems. They'll never be satisfied, love, until they make us and our children disappear. Perhaps we should just give in. You always say that Dargonis is not your home, love. Would you like that, love? Would you rather leave it all behind and go somewhere far away? If we go dogmatic here, Sensual, the Edium Perfectum Militarum of Tactica and many Imperium states that an army officer of the Imperium who submits to third-degree Xenos influence or higher is to be considered a traitor and a heretic. I will have no heretics under my command. Seneschal, I order you to conquer this illusion at once. Get to it, officer. Abelard flinches, his brow furrows, and a glow lights up in his watering eyes. Heretic, I recommend that you brush up on your regulations before accusing an officer. The Adaminium Premium Iterum abolishes the Xeno influence categorizations, and therefore, Saint's Bloodlord Captain, you're alive. Thank God, Emperor, death has not found you yet. Then again, given the circumstances, it may be for the worst. What happened to you? That thrice-blessed Xeno simply chucked me aside like a piece of rubbish. I went to look for you, or for help, and I ended up here. This is where it found me. That thing, memory fails me. All I can remember is bits and pieces and needles that pumped me out of something, pumped in something. I seem to be in one piece except that creature. How should I put it? Its needles siphoned the strength out of me. I feel older by a good decade or two. My word, I think I'm older. Could that be why I started seeing things? I never thought I'd live long enough to go senile. What was that thing that attacked you? A spawn of nightmare. So ghastly, my mind refuses to picture a clear image of it. Nothing but meat, metal, and many, many needles. Oof. It feasted on me, feasted on my very soul. It would have devoured me whole if it hadn't gorged itself on another before me. We'll find a way to restore you, Sensual. Pray, Lord Captain, there's enough strength in my body, yet your Sensual will not be so easily broken by some... I could just use some respite. Where are the others? I have not the faintest idea, Your Lordship. All I can say is, if I have managed to survive down here, the others stand a chance too. There is no weaklings in your retinue. I, for one, have had enough of this filth. It's time to move, Abelard. I could not agree more, Lord Captain. I serve House von Valencius. He salutes you with a shaking hand, and a ghost of his usual stern expression returns to his wrinkled face. Alright. What can we give him? We have shield. Sorry, RG, but I really want this armor on Abelard. This is 85%. We have 6 to 9, 6 to 8. Take the 6 to 9. Is the baton any better? Yeah, Lawbringer is 16 to 24. Grants an extra ability that ends the attacker's turn, deals an additional 30 machine damage and 50% armor pen. We'll take that. And then you can have some of these. And you're good for now. Actually, we'll save the boots for someone else. Goods right here.
The world trembles beneath my feet.
Anything useful over here? We can get to the demo and melt a charge through this.
This task should have been accomplished easily. The Emperor favors me today.
Use one of our multi-keys to get through this. Carapace of Sorrows, once per round. Any incoming damage from weapon attacks grants the wearer 10% armor for the next round. Weakness detector. If the wearer kills an enemy or scores a critical hit, they gain 5 lethality. Sage Necklace, gain 15 lore Xenos and 15 lore Warp. And Ossificator, 30% armor and minus 20 agility. So Abelard, gonna want this thing on you. Better armor for RG, and then or Xenos and Lore Warp can go on the main character, I suppose, for now. And weakness detector can just wait until I get that on someone.
Your seneschal is always there for you.
And let's remove the
Let me help.
Ministration is a holy task.
injury there.
Embrace true
Athletics
power.
100.
Make
Get over here.
spirits. Nothing matters more.
There's some loot over here. Demo with the charge. Come on, RG. We have one left.
Duty prevails.
There we go. Oh, we don't have the demo for that. Unless we find another melta charge, which we do. Tactical Genius. Whenever the wearer blocks, dodges, or parries, momentum is increased by 10. Thank you, Abelard. If the wearer is an assassin, we don't have an assassin. Wearer gains +4 parry when using swords. Whenever the wearer parries with a sword, they immediately counterattack. Amazing boots for Abelard. And so we're gearing up Abelard right now. So the riposte gloves. We found boots for them as well, if I can... Oh no, it was the Tactical Genius. Alright, and then we got another Melta Charge, which we have an 100% for, but first, I would like to go over here, examine the corpse, Lord Xenos.
Ruinous favor.
Skin the corpse. Why are we skinning the corpse? Chameleon skin. The Dukari warrior skin was stitched with flexible skin or crystal threads, whose colors shift to match their surroundings and conceal the wearer.
This is beneath me.
Someone gets to use that, and I'm not sure who.
Let's seize.
I have a demo to get through to here. But why would I want to do that?
Never doubt me.
I'm not sure why I just did that, but okay. So, we have Abelard, we have Argenta. I'm assuming that only our party that we came here is going to be here, so that means Pascal, Solomorn, and Cassia. But I could be very wrong. It could be everyone in the retinue. So I kind of want to look around before going back to Malice. Why was there someone with wings right there? And where did they go? Examine the fresh corpse.
Triumphant, as always.
Victim was killed by a series of precise cuts in vulnerable spots: the throat, the eyes, the tendons. The killer must have been aiming to swing the outcome of the fight within the first few blows. So we can go to the opera here. The Archon took all the valuable prisoners captured during the raid. This scum is worthless. More pain. Nothing really there. We have a tech use right here.
Perfection.
Go up here towards the bike. Nothing there. Goods right here that we can tech use and get in. Let's multi-key that.
Ruinous favor prevails.
That's another nothing. Corpses. Just auto guns and black armor, though it's not much. Switch again to get towards the goods.
As always.
We got Bruiser Boots. Whenever the wearer performs an area attack, they instantly provoke attacks of opportunity from all adjacent allies. The wearer gains 4 temporary wounds. That could actually be good for Abelard. Mystic Ward. Start of every combat, the wearer's allies gain deflection equal to wearer's psi rating. And more grenades. Okay. So Bruiser Boots for Abelard. Anything else up here for me?
Unseen, uncover my path.
Switch right here. Ah, this keeps happening. This really did not need to be a thing. Unless it somehow... the one use I can see for it is if it influences fights as well.
Predictable.
But then only make it a thing in fights.
Prevails.
Ooh, Incubus Glaive. But that's a two-hander. Spinneret, Weber. Don't really use Webers. Hand of Offense, whereas melee damage is increased by psi rating. And Ranger Sight. Whereas Deadeye Shot, critical hits trigger exposed weakness against enemies affected. Ooh, that is 100% for me. So Deadeye Shot, critical hits trigger exposed weakness, which is one of my things. So I definitely want that equipped. Definitely worth just like walking around and getting as much equipment as possible.
You left the Navis Imperialis to serve the rogue trader. Do you ever regret it, Seneschal?
No, I do not regret it in the least. Serving in the Imperial Navy is a fine thing to do. But it was only under Lady Theodora that I truly felt the significance of what I was doing.
Triumphant, as always.
Good thing I used a key back there. Not really finding much on some of these, but that's fine. Portal to the arena. We might have to use that soon. But at least we have some people.
Ruinous favor prevails. Embrace true power.
Well, let's see where this opera thing brings me, because there was another like one I could go through right here, and it was like a big door. So I'm curious at where this one goes. Not this way meat, so I can't go through there yet. So we've gone pretty much everywhere else, other than... Wait, yeah, that was the portal. So let's take out Malice and see what happens. I'm also curious to see what happens if I go into the actual arena itself. This is the wrong way. I need to go this way to Malice. Maybe we go into the arena first. And make a save for that, because I don't know how bad the arena is gonna be. Just so I don't lose all that progress. Because I only have these 3 people, and I've been everywhere else I can be. Oh, I left a knife somewhere. The Terror Fabric of... So we can't go there yet. Okay. Well, we need to deal with Malice then.
The world trembles beneath.
Because we decided...
feet.
Well, I was originally going to stay with Malice, but... Because he knows at least about the bug that supposedly is going to end me. And the Commissar is like, you don't need medical assistance. But, and I thought, well, we can side with the Commissar for now. So that seemed like it might be a hard fight, and Argenta did not want to fight him. But, we couldn't fight him afterward.
Intriguing.
Once I was like, hey, I'm just gonna side with you for now, and then, stab you in the back later. Yeah, that was not the right choice. So now we do have to fight Malice, which, I mean, is the more iconoclast way to go, or the dogmatic, one of the two. And this seems like the more heretical way to go. So hi, Malice. Human, relax with us, take a stimulant, and enjoy yourself. The Commissar says hello. 2 humanlings have plotted against me. How predictable. Shriekers, kill the humanling slowly. I want to enjoy his torment.
Struggles are in vain.
Well, Abelard, can you, like, stop that side, and then Argenta stops this side, and then, like, I'll take care of Big Malice here? Or at least I'll try to. First big fight since I got here.
Hold on.
I swear, that is a soundbite from Warcraft 2 or 3. This is Argenta, Furious Recital. Confident approach. Kick.
I'll do it.
That's one heck of a kick to knock him back that far. We are going to concentrated fire.
Plans, I act.
Really, we're not going to hit them very easily, huh? Well, still, you can burst fire. Got 2 of them. Revel in slaughter.
Without deeds is worthless.
And we can run and gun
I act.
and get to right here.
Faith.
And we can hit the Cabellite Warrior.
Eradicated.
Well, that was crippled. Yeah, that hurts a little bit. They're swarming Abelard here, but, like, he's not having it. Me, on the other hand, I didn't get the shot to do what I wanted. We're going to defensive stance with Abelard. We are going to endure. We are going to brace for impact. We are going to... power swing at these three.
I will do my job. You are target.
And then Wall of Rock
It will
Crete.
be done.
Before doing Daring Breach.
We'll rule the stars themselves.
So I can just off these two.
At your beck and call. Reduce the dust.
Move here. Off the Shrieker.
Victory is immersed. Take care of this one.
And then go towards
Tactics
Malice.
are the best ones. Indeed.
And then get Stalwart Defense going. And then there's 3 left. Wait, there's 3 left. Oh, there's a Shrieker over there. Okay.
I will
Well,
bathe
RG.
this battlefield in righteous fury.
If you would burst them down, please. And thank you. We're going to concentrated fire that.
I refuse. As the Emperor commands.
I think they're down. Revel in Slaughter.
As the
Wildfire.
Emperor commands, I act. I will not.
And we get 10 shots at him.
You, my Emperor.
That somehow didn't do enough. Parry. Bonk.
Brace yourself, Abelard.
Defensive stance.
That's
Endure.
not the Seneschal's job.
Brace for impact. DOS bonk. Get extra parry. Oh, now you guys come. To battle, my comrades in arms. The battle's almost over. The battle is almost over. Well, we're gonna do steady superiority just to get the extra shot this turn.
I'll do it.
And on subsequent turns, run and gun to move up here. Hitting Malice. Then we're gonna wildfire. Hit Malice again.
This is why I was chosen.
And end our turn. Block. Shield bash. They came in at the very end and they're like, oh,
I suffered worse.
it's almost done. Man, Abelard,
Indeed.
I love ya,
It will be done.
but you're not doing too much to him there, bud.
Let's get to it. Out of my way. Break them around.
Weather the storm.
I think one of you actually just hit him. Alright. Kick.
As the Emperor commands, I act.
Concentrated fire.
That is not the Emperor's.
Burst him.
Doubt is for the weak.
Wildfire.
I refuse.
Burst him again.
Chosen.
Run and gun.
Without deeds is worthless.
Burst him again. Oh, there's something coming through the portal. Oh no, just the Commissar. He somehow teleported to the portal. Victory, comrades! Duty beckons! Our allies are waiting on the other side of this strange rift, so let us not waste time. He is holding a strange Xeno device. The Commissar points it at the rift, pressing a few buttons and the roiling entropic energies die down, forming a strange portal. What's waiting on the other side? Loyal comrades in a stolen escort ship with its pilot taken hostage. It will take us back to real space where the Emperor willing, we will send out a distress call and be saved. By his grace, may this turn out to be true. Are you coming with us? I'll bring up the rear and make sure no one falls behind. You will lead the charge, acting as a shining example of duty and valor. So he wants us to be the spearhead, of course. Onward! The Emperor is watching. Let us not falter in his gaze. I'm looting everything. I am looting everything. We might, if we get Yarlet back, we might need that armor. And that we're also taking that armor. We got a fine Hecatari Edge, which actually might be an upgrade for someone. Trophy last guns. Same stuff over there. What I want is on him, though. Malice is badly wounded and unconscious, but his stubborn xenophysiology prevents him from expiring. Really? So he's not dead.
Will bow.
I don't trust this. I really don't trust this now. Something's up. Yeah, we're going into the arena. I should have healed my injury. This violence is dull. I crave subtly. So we're going into the arena now because of the Commissar? Die gracefully. Die passionately. Did we just get sent here because of the Commissar? No, we're on top. Rage of the arena. The moment you cross the portal, you realize something is amiss. Thousands of Dukiri all around you. The towering bulk of an Admiralty bloated muscle whose face is hidden behind a black mask. None of it fits the Commissar's description of a quiet dock. You have brought good meat. You have done well, Commissar. The Commissar has turned out to be yet another traitor. I believe I am starting to see how this game is played. It's alright, you won't be so gullible next time. Oh wait, there won't be a next time. The Commissar makes no effort to conceal a sarcastic mockery in his voice. Farewell, comrades. Deceiving, manipulating, and nudging you towards your deaths has been an honor and a pleasure. Foolish meat falls for the same trick every time. Here's what happens to you now. They are about to unleash fighters and beasts that will seek to eviscerate you, so try to survive till the end of the fight, meat. No one is expecting more from you. But should you kill something after all, do it painfully. Unless the master's craving for death's agony is sated, they will release me into the arena. And you will regret that, got it? I'm gonna give him a very vicious smile. Are you offering me a chance to skin a few of your friends? I can hardly wait. You're amusing. Overconfident fools like you always die first. Off with you, meat.
Rejoice, fire dwellers, for I have come to slake your fatal thirst. May the vicious hunt commence today. My wild hounds will enter the arena to taste the blood of its wretched challengers.
Is that it?
Bathe your souls in their suffering. Make your guesses at whether the prey can overpower the predators.
Is that it? Oh, there's another portal.
If you're looking for more refined entertainment, watch the ousted dragon of the Reaving Tempest fight for his life against the glorious champions of the arena, the blood-stained proselytes. If your soul is so hardened that only the triumph of violence can soften its scars, Enjoy the massacre of the fearsome flesh gorger! Today, we will try to kill him again!
So there's some unarmed... Oh, he is armed, but he doesn't have armor guy there. Huh. He's a bulky looking guy. All they gave him is a knife, huh? Ooh.
Is that all? Will you just give me your pet jesters? Don't be offended if I break your playthings, Kikeros!
Let the fatal thirst be quenched!
Oh, we haven't entered the arena, so it's like a 2 versus 2 team. Oh, no, we are entering. Okay. So I wonder if we have to take him out.
And mayhem shall be our anthem.
Horror constricts your chest. Uh-oh. This is a very bad time for that. The sounds join in a terrible loop of self-repetition, mixing with a grinding sound becoming high and sharp like teeth out of a chainsaw tearing at your eardrums. Ew. So captive soldiers are on our side. Looks like we only have to fight these two things. Abelard can easily tie them up, and then we just go forward. So we're gonna do Furious Recital here.
Rejoice in battle!
Confident approach.
Not. This is
Con-
unacceptable.
Concentrated fire.
As the Emperor commands, I act.
Burst.
Couch is for
I'm doing 0 damage to them somehow. Set the phase shift. Negates all incoming damage from every second successful attack. Okay. Wildfire.
faith without deeds is worthless.
Well, at least they're taking damage.
Follow my lead. I will do
Defensive
what
stance.
Someone
Gonna
else
taunting
will
scream at them. So they attack Abelard. Endure. We're gonna power swing at them. And brace for impact. He's doing more damage to them than they're dealing to him. My turn.
Through chaos, I stride.
Actually, I should go like right here so I can get a shot at both of them. I'm gonna mark them both as prey.
Purpose guides me.
We're going to call the bold,
Triumph.
piercing shot, analyze enemy on the first one. We are going to surefire plan before doing.
The very idea.
I get some kind of a bonus for that just triggers exposed weakness, but we might need exposed weakness right now, so we're gonna Deadeye shot.
I need no god to accept my offering.
Well, did a lot of damage to the second one. And for the giggles, I'm gonna do Wild Hunt on these two.
Whisper.
I'm not gonna do any damage to the second one, I think.
Delight my mind. bastards waiting on demise. Let's make it quick.
Time to slaughter someone.
This is the body.
Hey, you're hitting me.
Fate shields me.
Show me what you've got. Let's get to it. I'm here, maggot.
So if I can get out of this, the first thing I'm doing is putting a bullet in the Commissar. Let's see. I can hit both of them without hitting Abelard. So we're going to wildfire again, or burst fire.
My Emperor.
Wildfire, concentrated fire.
I refuse. As the Emperor commands, I act.
And then, boom.
Faith without...
I was hoping that was a lot of zeros. I was hoping that would get the wild chimera down, but I guess not. Abelard, bonk these two. Then defensive,
I'd rather not.
endure, taunting scream. All right, that's one down. And this one's about to go down.
The flesh shatter
Hold the bold, or claim the bounty rather.
soaked tribute.
His hounds are dead. We've proven ourselves. Maybe the cult will even take us under their protection. But no, there are too many of us. There can't be too many winners. So,
Existence is naught but ashes.
if that's how it's gotta be, folks, I'm sorry, but
Ravage and conquer.
they're only tier 1s. So, shot 1. Not sure how I just missed that.
Once
Claim the bounty on these two.
Let's get to it.
here we go. Hold on.
You sure you guys want to do this?
Scared yet?
No, I'm really not.
Time to slaughter someone.
Not an excuse to shirk one's duty.
I should have been behind more cover there, but that's fine.
Out of my way. Let's make it quick.
And they're shooting each other too.
Show me what you've got.
Just a minor setback.
Like, they cannot hurt Abelard, which is kind of funny. She can kick
As
this
the
one.
Emperor commands, I act.
We're gonna move up by a bit.
The Emperor will be undone.
Furious Recital. Burst these
Justice
two.
for the weak. Strike is a prayer. That is not the Emperor's will.
Revel in Slaughter. Wildfire. Pop this guy.
None can escape the Emperor's judgment.
Run and gun. Gonna go right here.
I will not
And we're gonna get this captive soldier.
eradicate it.
Hey, Abelard.
I've seen worse.
Gonna get the captive soldier right here. Go ahead and charge at them.
That's not the Seneschal's job.
Or not.
It will be done. One fewer target.
And then you can charge at
Someone else could
this
do
one.
Victory is imminent.
From the ashes, I will rise.
And wildfire again.
I act.
And they wanted to run away. Have you enjoyed it? Are you surprised? The fallen Draken warrior has defeated the best warriors in the arena. The cult appreciates it. Mars High has been granted the right to join the bloodstained Prolicites, our circle of champions. That sounds like he did good for himself. Do any of you expect to see a monkey challenger survive the vicious hunt? Do you savor the sights of the flesh gorger devouring his mangled enemies? Is your fatal thirst quenched? It is quenched. Oh, I guess this is where it ends then? Let's take what we can. Arena beast claws, intimidating monomolecular claws, edged capable of tearing through plasteel. Anything on these guys worth taking? Maybe we'll need this stuff. I'll just take it for now then.
Sometimes
Ablord?
you consult the appropriate treaties on Tactica Imperialis.
I have traumas. Heal them.
Remember this.
This wound will make a fine scar.
Your help suffices.
And then we have this stuff. Whatever that is. Okay, what do we have to do from here? Oh, we get to exit to the street of the chasm? Oh, there's people hanging from here. I'm assuming they're talking. You follow Argenta's gaze to the soaring Ducari crafts and squirming bodies nailed to its side. That's Sergeant Vigastes. I recognize him. I know his voice. Miacidae, help me. We have to save these people from this torture. One of the Ducari on board sneers upon hearing Argenta's shouts, eliciting a wave of approving cheers. The Ducari kicks one of the groaning bodies, blatantly savoring his untouchability. Impossible. Abelard shakes his head, looking at the prisoners. Iconoclast. Aim and shoot the engine. Be ready. We need to act quickly. Oh, I'm taking the Ducari out. By some miracle, Sergeant Vigastes is still alive. And his sides and forearms are impaled on the crooked spikes that cover the sides of the craft, but his vital organs are intact. The Ducari know how to prolong their victims' suffering. The rest of these people are not so fortunate. Some have nearly bled out, while others succumb to the rough impact. Well, get on out of here, sir. Argenta hesitates for a split second as if to confirm she's not imagining what she is seeing, then rushes over to the sergeant, lifts him out of the wreckage. She applies pressure to his wounds before turning her head to you and whispering, "Thank you." Eat it, Ducari.
Powers unseen uncover my path.
Letting me go is a mistake. A lot of this armor can go. We're back in the chasm. Guess who I'm gonna pay a visit? Guess who's getting a visit, Mr. Commissar? Oh, it's this guy again. The stranger standing before you brings to mind a motley-colored, long-limbed doll abandoned among the carnage ended. The bright colors of his sleek costume seem comical against the unremittent gloom and hostility of the place. Only the sorrowful horned mask that hides his face and dark hooded cloak he wears pay tribute to the overwhelming air of hopelessness. Every move the Xenos makes sings with theatrical precision and a predator's grace. You cannot decide if this person is an accomplished dancer or a master assassin. You have already recognized this creature during the trial, but now with the Ducari poison purged from your body, so that was it getting rid of itself, your mind is clear. A shiver runs down your spine. This is a Harlequin, the deadliest of all Eldari warriors. You have heard of small Harlequin troops taking out entire armies of enemies, whirling their mesmerizing and terrifying dance of death. The crib of putrid flesh offends your taste. Oblivion now comes. Hear its nocturne plays. I am the starlit strain that chills its soul, the peace that doomed throngs pitches into its dance. The peace that doomed throngs pitches into dance. You are among them, merchant vagabond. So tread the steps, I say, escape fate's grasp. What is this dance you are so intent on me doing? The steps you already know, vagabond, a knife's edge minute you must perform, between oblivion foes and your own friends, so heed my sonnet while it holds the key. A melody of snarling agony, beguiling now by rending flesh bewitched, through sinew, bone, and grisly pageantry, it calls blood-soaked drape to come unstitched, a haggard chorus in the halls beyond, their flesh employed to serve maestro's art. No prayer for mercy slips from throats confined, the baton sets to beat every heart. And entrails are for him an instrument, and veins a living stave sans parallel, yet to him death is no impediment, for corpses tuned to carry just as well through spectacles of blood and gore forged past, should carve your eyes to glimpse sun's light at last. Oh, yeah, we have a iconoclast here. Everything's perfectly clear. There's a maester of flesh who conducts experiments on the bodies of others. He has a laboratory that can only be accessed by fighting in the arena to draw his attention. With his assistance, I will be able to escape the chasm. Oh yes. And your name is Nocturne of Oblivion. Have I missed anything? The Xeno stills and looks at you intently. He's not accustomed to anyone so quickly navigating his verbal labyrinths. That much is clear. At long last, you hear a low chuckle behind his mask, and the Xenos claps his hands slowly, only saying one word. Bravo. An indigo ripple passes over his body, and he dissipates like a bad dream.
Embrace true power.
Oh no, it's down here. Hey, oh, we're still having the searing pain. Okay. I should be checking, see if there's any new loot or anything like that. But oh, you're Let. Hi. So we are gonna see her here. She was actually one of the people who came. And the Aldari runs a hand over her face before turning to you. Her pale skin is tightly stretched over the bones of her skull. Her eyes have lost their glimmer, and her neck is stooped under an unseen burden. And yet you recognize her. You're Let, your former companion, and the reason for your imprisonment upon these dark walls. She glances at you, her eyes widening slightly, but that is the only change you detect with her tense expression. Whatever emotions she may be feeling, she is suppressing them well. Ellen talk. Look at the Ducari surrounding her. What's going on here? Step back, Ellen talk. You have suffered enough. Did the monkey come for a taste of pain? You must have patience. Our little guest has so much suffering to extract from her first victim. Your prey is far from empty, Yerlet. Do not hold back. The suffering overwhelms me no more. I cannot bear it any longer. She grips the blade in her hand and immediately winces. Her spirit stone is emanating a red glow. She touches it with an expression of anguish. I'm gonna off the Ducari. Hands off. She's mine. The Ducari is too enthralled by the victim's torture to react in time. The blade goes through his throat, and the Xenos collapses with a visceral wheeze. His kin move to draw their weapons, but freeze, transfixed on the sight of their brother thrashing in agony. She takes a ragged breath, from the Dark One's toy to a monkey's property. My path shows me no mercy, Elentok. Tell me, will your heart find the strength and resolve to forgive me, to allow me to share the path with you once more? We will have a word about your deeds. However, now is the time to leave. You are right. Explanations and understanding are now ours to pursue, and yet your willingness to take me back astounds me, Elentok. It frightens me in equal part. Assyrian, heed my word, I will not fail your faith in me again. The spirit stone in her breast flashes and slowly dims. And now, let us walk away from the nightmares and sink their stings into the darkest recesses of my ravaged soul. And the Dukeri run away. And I'll be taking this. Because now
What is it?
we need to equip her. And she can have Dukeri gear, which, unfortunately, it is what we can equip her with. Long rifle, shuriken catapult, it's what she can use. As for this stuff, you can have the boots, and that's what I got for you, Yerlet. This guy again with the wings. I have a feeling he's important. A Xenos fragments.
My success was inevitable.
An empty vial is laying on the ground. It contained repetrine, a stimulant that heightens one's perception of moving objects but hinders their ability to see stationary obstacles. Interesting. Oh, you're here. So when he's standing still, we can't see him? A familiar sense of unreality rolls in. Yeah, that's getting worse, isn't it? But I'm not seeing anything new to interact with.
The key to success.
And there's a Medicae right here. I doubt we're gonna get it.
I have failed my kin.
Can we just keep interacting with this? You know, I did get, maybe I don't have it anymore. I was gonna say, I do have that weird skin thing. I wonder if Yerlet can use that. Oh, Pascal! The crooked figure wrapped in crimson looks nothing like Pascal you knew. Before his silhouette hunched, it may have been under the weight of his potential coil, used to radiate authority and the power of restricted knowledge. Now he simply looks broken. His raiment is soiled with dark red bloodstains and black blotches of sacred unguents. His mechadendrites wriggle sluggishly like dying snakes. Pascal does not look at you, for his gaze is focused on his own body. There is a horrible gaping wound in his chest, and you see glinting, clanging mechanisms squirming within. Pascal has plunged his fingers into a wide, dripping maw of the wound in the process of palpating his metal innards with great care. Look at him closely. It is difficult to say if the procedure that he has undergone was torture, sacred augmentation, or vivisection. His flesh is covered in fresh sutures, interserped with wounds that no one has taken the trouble to stitch up. An ordinary human would have long since bled out. The Imperium sanctum sustains his bodies of the adepts of the machine god. His metallic insides are exposed to the eye and all the vulgar and bloody nakedness. Hey Pascal, buddy, can you hear me? The statement is true, Miacidae. Pascal looks up at you. His skin has gone yellowish and clammy from the lubricant like sweat. And there is something strange about the pupil of his left eye. You look closer and realize the shape is no longer round. It's a tridecadon? What happened? An act of defilement. This unit was subjected to profane invasion. A Xenos touched my Ferrum sanctum, removed parts of it and changed other parts, branded my true flesh with ulcers of forbidden metal. Is there a way we can help? This statement is false. The impure augmentations were inserted into a technical cycle of the operation of my true flesh. The direct excision will, with an undetermined yet high degree of probability, cause the cessation of my vital functions. Pascal's fingers widened the edges of the wound. Blood mixed with sacred unguents trickled down his wax-like skin. His sunken chest contains more metal than he thought possible. You see gray tissue of his lungs pierced by dozens of thin tubes, unfamiliar organs made of synthetic fiber imprisoned in a cage of protective rings. The wide cover of his respiratory system that disappears into his trembling larynx. All these augmentics are riddled with small grafts of xenotech clinging to them like rust. If it does not pose an immediate threat to your life, leave it inside. We will deal with it later. Request denied due to violation of 9th Universal Law. The alien mechanism is a perversion of the true path. We're going heretical here. Would you reject the knowledge simply because the thought of breaking one pathetic rule frightened you? Think of the possibilities. You could comprehend the technology of the Xenos and use it against its creators. This statement is true. His voice grows firm. I am a warrior of comprehension. Comprehension is the key to all things. I will comprehend the anathema, and in doing so prevail. I will not yield. He forces himself upright and says in a faltering voice, "This unit is ready to serve. Omnissiah, have mercy on me." We got Pascal, and we leveled up. Hey Pascal, we got some Melta stuff for you, I believe. So Stella Neutrona, this is actually better than his other thing, I believe. Like, the minimum damage on this is better than the plasma weapon I had before. Over-penetration chance is increased by 50%. On over-penetration, damage dealt by this weapon suffers no penalties. Otherwise, we could use the pistol. The wielder's attack bracer has a plasma weapon in the same set. Overcharge attacks from this weapon cost 1 less. But I'll take the Stella Neutrona here. And then, just because we can equip a two-handed weapon, for now we'll take the heavy greatsword. It's a little bit better than anything else we have, I think, that he can technically equip. I'm just going to keep trudging on here. Because I don't want to level quite yet. Oh, you little bugger. Oh, I can't go to the mangled sector. I'm just looking at the wrong spot. Like, I can't go and find the guy. Because I want to find this Commissar. And when I find this Commissar, he's gonna wish he took the easy way out when I was fighting. Or, Menace. Or what's his face. And Heretic is gonna sound, easy. Let's see if he's in the same spot, though. He is no longer here, huh? I wonder if he took the old spot back.
Will bow.
Because he did mention that he got chased out of an area. That's an athletics to get over there. So all we were missing from the group that we came in here with, I believe, is Cassia now. So that's going to be a hard one to find, because I doubt they're going to want to give her up easily. Oh, this guy's named Rack. I never noticed that one. Meet. The master ordered that you be let through. When you approach, a few augments spring to life inside the monster's bulk. Injectors hiss, filling its blood with compounds that cause its veins to bulge and its muscles to swell and twitch spasmodically. Well, we'll pass later. Oh, they have to... Their arms are basically built into this thing. We'll pass later, because I'm looking around for this guy. This guy again. Examine the area, Lord Xenos. The ease with which the flyer took to the air suggests their body must be extremely light. Even small projectiles must pose grave danger to them mid-air.
Embrace true power.
That guy keeps flying around. I don't know what to think about that. But, there's that one spot I want to check. Because this is where the Shriekers were before. And therefore, we're having this again. The Commissar, maybe. If I see the Commissar, he's gonna have a bad day. Because he did mention being, like, screwed out of a thing. Hey, buddy! My brothers and sisters, it's time for you to meet the greatest ally. The rogue traitor Miacidae von Valencius himself is part of our resistance. I ask you, how can we fail with someone so mighty fighting on our side? The maleficent Xenos have already tried to kill him in the arena, and yet their efforts were for naught. The Emperor protects. He gives an inspirational speech while looking you right in the eye without a shred of shame. His words draw smiles of amazement and exultation from the people around him. You have never seen any of them before. Traitor, you condemned them to death. You lied to us, and now I've come to an exact retribution. Sister Argenta, what are these accusations I'm hearing? Could it be that the horrors of combat have rattled you so? Have you been blinded by the ensuing madness, or has our cunning enemy poisoned your mind with some wicked influence? Execute him. In the name of the sacred emperor, I sentence you to death. I echo Sotany for the betrayal of every soul you sent to slaughter, and Sergeant Vestres. My brothers and sisters in arm, we've been betrayed. To battle, let us spill blood for he who obeys the unhallowed whims of the Xenos, for the emperor.
Those are in vain.
Well, I don't care. Commissar? You really think this is gonna do anything? No, there's just beggars in the back. Is there really 18 enemies here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, there's guys back here, gotcha. Well, Argenta can take them out pretty easily. Abelard, if you would. Here, let's get behind some cover-ish stuff, and we be good. Oh, the Commissar is actually going to go first. Your staggering shot and your pistol shot missed me.
Follow my lead.
Just kind of waiting for them to do their thing, because that's not going to last too long. I didn't think I'd have to wipe out both factions, but such as it is, I probably would have been able to turn them against him if I had Cassia for the, like, speech or whatever, but
I'll do it.
eh. So if I go here, I can probably hit these
I
two.
refuse.
Well, they're just misfits. Like, one shot is gonna take them out. I forgot to do confident approach.
That is not the Emperor's will.
So we're going to do run and gun to get here.
The Emperor move through me. Be the fire in my
Hit
heart.
this misfit.
Faith without deeds is for you, my Emperor.
We're going to do wildfire
Commands I act.
and concentrated. Oh, we can't do concentrated fire, but we're still gonna hit these three.
I can escape the Emperor's judgment.
And now most of them are down. Oh, in the backside there.
My faith strengthens me.
My resolve is unshaken.
Bonk.
Failure of their crude machinery was inevitable.
Oh, they took Pascal out.
Swift,
Yarlet.
silent.
If you would be so kind. And my sights takes 1. So we're gonna hit this guy who we're gonna mark as a target. We're gonna do piercing shot.
If I must.
We're gonna do call the bold. And we're gonna shoot through
I
him.
understand your deal death with my hands.
Oh, we hit the main character. Then hunt down prey on the IG right there. Claim bounty on him.
I am not your zenith pet monkey.
Then in my sights, let's take out the renegade medic way down range.
Follow my lead.
What were they shooting at?
I've suffered worse.
Alright. Ablard. Just gonna have you move here.
I will do my duty.
Endure. Shout very loudly at them. Defensive stance. And then whack 'em.
Be done.
Then, daring breach.
Matter the cost.
Let's hit him again.
I'm not interested. Indeed. At your back.
That's
I'll
one
take
down.
care of this one. I will do my duty.
I was hoping to be able to get more. Then shield bash him.
Done.
Main character. Mark the Commissar. Piercing shot.
Guides me.
Call the bold. Then hunt down prey on IG there. Surefire plan. Hit the IG. Deadeye. Commissar's almost down. Claim bounty on him.
Don't touch me!
Miss again. Miss again and hit your own guy.
Not falter.
Follow my lead.
Renegade medic's running away. He's not gonna heal you. Go ahead and bonk him. Bonk, bonk. Bonk. Hey, RG.
I will
Let's
bathe
finish
the
this.
battlefield in righteous
Hit the
fury.
misfit. Really? Fine, firearm mastery.
I stand. And thy light I crave.
95.
I refuse. As
95. Revel and Slaughter. We're gonna take the run and gun to move forward. Hit the one by Yarlet.
As the Emperor commands. That is not the Emperor's will. This is unacceptable. Faith without deeds is peace.
I'm not used to missing these shots. Hit these guys. How are we missing 95s this often?
Doubt is for the weak. This is why I was chosen. I'll do it. For you, my Emperor!
And another.
Eradicated.
That's 2 more down. Then we can shoot up here. Hit the Commissar. Try.
As the
Commissar
Emperor
again.
commands, I act.
Well, that was a 50-50. No, we can probably hit this
Faith
guy.
without deeds is worthless.
How are we missing that often? It looks like there's like a third guy there or something. How that's pooled. Alright,
As
well,
the
Wildfire.
Emperor commands, I act.
Try that again. Maybe we hit someone, maybe we don't. Alright, we tried.
Break them around.
Well, that guy wasn't there last time, so I couldn't hit him. Love how the game glitches like that sometimes. Alright, Yarlet. Hit the Misfit, who's then... Let's just Deadeye that.
This tedium is beneath another soul slips beyond the veil.
There was a guy in that. So he was sharing a square there with the IG, and then even though I was Deadeyeing, it didn't go into the Commissar? Well, piercing shot.
If I must.
Into the IG.
Deal death with my hands.
Hey, Blurred, get this guy. Defensive stance. Claim the bounty on Commissar.
Shall reign.
Get the IG right there. We're gonna do all the power-ups.
Closer. I won't waste my time on it.
Then we'll hit the guy way over here.
Reshaped. Blood-soaked tribute.
He wants to hit Ablard, gets bonked back.
Reduced to dust.
And then we have 2 left. 1 left, which is this IG right here. Okay.
Rejoice in battle!
So we're gonna run up to him, we're gonna kick him. And then we're gonna burst him.
For the weak. Each strike is a prayer.
Kinda surprised Cassia wasn't here. Wait, so the Commissar was a traitor, seeing as how the rogue traitor deposed him? Yes. Yes, he was. So who's in charge now? Me. Rogue traitor is, you idiot. Kneel, all of you. Hail Lord Von Valencius. I can't believe a Commissar knew I was the rogue traitor and still decided, yeah, I'm gonna screw you over. Oh, there is so much to loot here, too. So, Commissar's arsenal. What was he hiding from us? An elite chainsword, a bolter. Actually, that might be really good for Argenta. A melt-a-gun, which could be really, really good for, Pascal. a Thunder Hammer, which is good for Pascal when he needs to melee, a Commissar's Flak Vest, +5 to weapon skill and ballistic skill, efficient bodyguard, battle plan when the wearer uses press the advantage. I don't think anyone has that. Allies gain 2 resolve. Each time the wearer uses minor psychic power, all allies affected by this power gain 1 stack of Thick Luck effect. I don't know what that is. Thick Luck allows those affected by to re-roll a failed attack, dodge, or parry attempt. Dang. Seal of the Purifier. Every time when more than 2 targets are damaged by the wielder's area attack, the wielder gains 4 momentum. After triggering a psychic phenomena, the wielder immediately restores 4 wounds, and then gains +- MP, and then gains AP. Commissar's Cap gains 10 Fellowship, also gains 3% critical hit chance, both the wearer and their allies. The wearer gains critical damage bonus against Xenos, Demons, and Psychers. An Honor Insignia. If only one of the wearer's combat tactics is active in combat, they gain 20 Intelligence and Fellowship. Holy cow, there's so much there. And the Shrieker's Arsenal, which I never got to loot, has a Flamer, a combat shotgun, a serrated glimmer steel blade, which is an amazing knife, 8 bleed, 20 to 32 damage. Each successful attack with this weapon increases the damage of the bleeding effect suffered by a target by +3. Mars pattern shotgun, so when I don't know if I'm going to find Solomorn in here, but this would be a good one for him. A really good shield, some decent armor that ups dodge, ranger armor, so that is for your let 15 dodge against non-Eldari enemies. Sharpshooter, whenever the wearer performs a single shot range attack from cover, gains 30% armor pen. Sword Dancer Cloak, each time they dodge a melee attack, they gain 8% critical chance until the end of their next turn. And some trauma kits. There's so much equipment to like... And then he's just in the cage, we didn't kill him. Repeatedly clutches at his throat, racked by a bloody and gurgling cough. Hey, Sergeant, how you doing? Your Lordship, how did you end up on Komorra? I served on a frigate, the Watchman of the Abyss. I got captured by a Ducari boarding party. They took me to Komorra and threw me aboard one of their gondolas bound for who knows where. The last of my strength, I grabbed the pilot and jumped down into the chasm. The Xenos body cushioned my fall, so somehow I survived. That's where the Commissar found me before betraying me and sending me to die in the arena. I swear to you, I knew not what I was condemning you to. Sister, I'll be honest with you. When I was there, being skewered on spikes like a bug, I cursed your name too more than once, but when you were pulling me off those spikes, one look at your face was enough to know that I had been just as much a victim as that sick man's lies as the rest of us. I don't blame you. Well, the Commissar won't harm another soul again. Thank you, your lordship. Now I can die in peace. Except, if I may speak freely, keeping him in a cage like a Xenos, even a monster like him doesn't deserve to rot in this thrice-damned place. If it were up to me, I would execute him as a traitor on the spot. Well, I wish you luck, Sergeant. Oh, there's even Shriekers in here? Huh. It's a very interesting playset now that both Shriekers and the IG are here. So, like, we have both of them under our thumb, I'm guessing. And we can survey the area up here. Oh, Malice is in a cage, too. He may have been gravely maimed, but his gaze remains proud, piercing, and malicious. So if we survey the den... The Resistance fighters are looking at you with a mixture of fear and deep respect. They do not have the guts to break the silence and speak to you. So there's something you all need to know first of all. The man who called himself the Commissar was a traitor and an accomplice of the Xenos. The promises of his escape were nothing but lies. A shocked murmur runs through the ranks. One fighter sobs, his face twisted in grief, while another whispers a string of curses, his fists clenched. One of the warriors, a woman with a stern face and a grim voice, says firmly, "Then there is no hope. We are doomed to remain captives of the Xenos, but a clean death is a better fate by far. May we beg your lordship to grant us the Emperor's peace?" Well, I have a plan to get us out. Well, I don't have a plan yet, but I'll see if I can get everyone out of here. So, I'll see what I can do to lead us out of here. In a united impulse, the crowd falls to its knees before you. You see their eyes, awestruck and warm like sunlight. They offer their many-voiced prayer to the Emperor, and you hear your name uttered over and over again. So the Commissar is no longer in charge of this unit. Any objections? No, none, your lordship. And Malice, where did he keep his trophies? They're mine now. This is everything we found in the vile den. One of the resistance fighters points to a container filled to the brim with loot. This is everything we found in the vile den. We searched all that Sly Zeno's secret caches and stashes. Okay. Tell me, Malice, do you have something stowed away? Something extra special? Who can say, humanling? You can tear the den apart piece by piece, you can torture me, you will find nothing. We, Slythe, know how to shut out our sense of pain, and will suppressors have no effect on us. So there's only one way you can get our hand on our treasure. From the cage and give me a knife, and get on your knees and let me carve your throat open, and I will reveal the secret as you die. Should I shown greater hospitality when I first came to you? Laugh away, humanling, you've won. Betray the one who aids you. That's life in the spires. I wonder if I could let him out and just have him serve me. 'Cause he did save our life, technically. Well, let's see what happens. He serves us now. Not a chance. If I do, you might live, humanling, and I would still be sitting in this cage. No, your problems are your own. Okay, I was gonna say, if he decided to serve us, we can let him out. But let's go to the Commissar here. Do you wish to repent, traitor? Enjoy your little victory while you can. Oh, the Commissar, whose proud features are utterly ruined, says in a gurgling voice, enjoy your little victory while you can. Commissar will rip your head off quicker than it did mine, and we'll see who's sitting in whose cage. You know, threats are very unwise in your position. Better think on what you have to barter for your freedom. He shoots you a very venomous glance. Well, I was gonna say, I'm just gonna execute him. But yeah, let's execute Malice too. Wait, they're not in the cages anymore. Why did we take them out of the cages? That's not an execution, that's just mob justice. That's just mob justice. So Commissar's head, the head of the cunning Commissar, contained in many insidious plans, and Malice's hide, hotshot last gun, radiant chestplate. The radiant chestplate's actually not bad. So we'll take a look at all that stuff. We still have to find at least one of our friends. And I'll do the level up as well. Because I'm not sure how many of our allies are going to be in here. But it sounds like we're going to be in the chasm for at least a little bit. So we'll pick up from here next time, seeing just where we can get to. But it does seem like we need to go... It does say that an atypical opera, but... I'm not sure that's exactly, like, what it is, or that seems like a much bigger place maybe than what it seems. I'm not entirely sure, but we'll pick up from there next time and see just where the pit leads, because this is an interesting place in the fact of, like, we're going to have to fight our way out. We started with no gear in here, and we have to work our way back. But on the other hand, some of the gear that we're finding here, like this Blessing of Death, for instance, is better than all the sniper rifles I had. The armor here that Abelard has is better than the armor he had, so, like, I'm finding better gear than I had. I'm very interested by it, and we'll kind of... Oh, shame, he can't use this? Oh, it's to carry... Shoot. Anyway, but we'll get out of here and do what we can, or at least continue through this and do what we can. So... we'll go through that door in the next episode and see just what's on the other side. So that'll be it for this time. Like, comment, subscribe, all that YouTube jazz. And otherwise, as always, I wish you all well. I will see you next time. And please have a good one.